So, thank you to all that attended our music class last evening. It was great. Thank you. Who was in music class last night? Did y'all have a good time? We had a pop quiz in music last evening. And yeah, y'all see? Circle don't have no problem telling nobody I'm not the dean right now. Thank you so much. I don't have no problem saying I'm not teaching right now. I don't have any problem saying that. I can say it with efficiency and certainty. Good morning. Oh, these classes. Lord, I came in here and tried to straighten up because it was already getting chaotic. I said, no, no, no. Gotta put everything back. Put everything back the way I found it, and then I don't have so much to do in the mornings. You know, I'm gonna have to fix this thing too. Give me a second, y'all. Oh, I got up, washed the dishes, mopped the floor, put my comforter in the dryer, straighten up my room. I've been up moving around like an old grandma. I didn't got up. I got to get up when the sun is still down, honey, because if I don't like getting up when the sun is up. I don't like doing it. I feel like I got hours wasted. But if I can get up at like 4 and do everything I need to do, the only thing I need to do is vacuum. And I'll be waiting for these neighbors to leave, so I don't wake nobody up. And it look like everybody gone. I be trying, because I used to get up and vacuum at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't care. I done got better. You got to be considerate of those that live around you, because, honey, when it's on my mind, I'll be ready to do it. Right now, I think I slept driving to check my friend's fur babies. Oh, not taking care of the nieces and nephews. You going to see Scruffy and Fluffy. Scruffy and Fluffy. I'm folding laundry now. The girl, it's a basket that's been sitting in my room right next to my closet for 2 days. And I don't got dressers. I have bins in my closet because it's stuffed to capacity. There's like a big tall shoe rack in there. The shoe boxes go all the way up to the ceiling. Okay, and there's clothing. Circa got a lot of clothes, so all my like undies, like unmentionables, and the t-shirts I wear, they all in bins and buckets separated. Listen, I need to go in there and separate this some more. Oh Jesus, every closet I have is full. Their names are Silver and Gold. Okay, Silver and Gold. You said not Scruffy and Fluffy, Silver and Gold. All right. So, hey, good morning. Let me ask you a question. Who's enjoyed some of our classes in the last like month or so? I know they haven't been all in the books and spiritual and all this, but they have been thought-provoking classes that make you look back at yourself. Doing 80 on my way to school, Lord. Y'all be safe. Make sure y'all pray for traveling mercy. Everybody that's driving today. And your children. That they get there and home. You've learned a lot about yourself. Who's learned a lot about themselves with these last classes we've been doing for the last month or two? Because we ain't been in the books that much. We've been dealing with you. Some of it make you cry. A lot of it make you cry. You found out you ain't as good of a person as you thought, huh? You be like, well, damn, here I am. God, I didn't know I was so horrible. That's why God say, don't look at you through your eyes, look at you through his eyes, and you will see a completely different person. Who agrees? Sorry, I gotta pop this good old hip out, y'all. All that pop locking and dropping it when I was young is coming back on me. It's coming back on me. I've been working on not saying I hate things. Very good. Ooh, I like it. God loves you. I like that. Do you see how powerful just one simple day can change your whole life? That's why I be telling y'all why people be trying to gatekeep certain information for what? If your experiences and the things that you learned in the situations that you have been in can save somebody else's life, why you don't want to talk to nobody? Very cautious with my words. Very good. Because your words create your life. I found hate definition in my husband's phone. Laugh aloud, he's taking heat. Come on, girl. I told you, just drop the jewels. Hey, baby. Is my other baby here? Where's Sean at? Is she up? We collecting family members. Come on in. What y'all got over here? Let me see. Yeah. It's also who's speaking into your day and who you're connected to. Ooh. You didn't watch who get on in your ear early in the morning. Who's doing that? Who been watching what calls you take before 10 o'clock in the morning, or what text you look at, or whose Facebook you get on? Because you know already early in the morning they be on 100. You've been watching what you put in your eyes. You've been watching what you put in your ears. You've been watching what you say out your mouth. You've been watching what you do with your hands. You've been watching what you do with your loins. And you've been watching the places your feet go. Looks like you are becoming all the way in control of yourself. Something you probably thought you was and didn't even realize you wasn't. Who realized that you really wasn't in control of yourself? Because you will let anything come in your ears, and you'll let anything go in your eyes, and you'll let anything come out your mouth, and you'll take your body any place you wanted to take it. Even if God was saying no. Anybody? Isn't it crazy how your stress level goes down when you quit doing whatever you want to do? When you realize that you was the cause of the stress. Because you allowed all the BS into your life one way or another. This mouth of mine, Miss Lucille. Miss Lucille said, this old mouth of mine. Learn to mind your business. I had to gain control. No headaches and my chest pains, no hip pains, phone been drier than a desert. But look how God is healing your land, honey. Listen, I only talk to you about things I learned. God said you only stressed out because you want to be. I've been telling you, quit talking to that person. Quit doing this. Quit doing that. Quit answering the phone at 3:30 in the morning. Put your phone on silent because you know they're going to call. But you will leave it so they can wake you up so then you can say, God, I'm sorry. In the morning when you planned it. If you would have put your phone on silent, you would have never woke up. You would have never been disturbed. They could have never said, I'm at the door, because you wouldn't have answered. You said crickets on my phone, baby. And yes, I'm about to be petty and go get my hand massager because my hand is hurting. So I'll be Iron Man while we talking today. You just hold on a minute. Ooh, getting old is a trick, man. Especially when you're running around like Circa did, baby. I done sit down for about 2 decades. Now I done sat down, and this body like, oh, yes. So remember when you was doing all that braiding and hair and this and that, and you was, yeah. Don't forget. So I got to put my Iron Man hand on, y'all. Because Jesus. So let me ask you a question. What do you think is the most valuable lesson that you learned since you've been in this community? Come on. Why won't that go up? Can y'all tell me? Good morning. Carpenter, and definitely do. I told my daughter, I said, do I look like Iron Man? She said, yes, you do. I said, good. Good. Thank you, Mr. Harvey. I appreciate you. And Tracy, I was using yours last night, honey. That's how I was able to drift comfortably into sleep. Yes, this is my hand massager. Mr. Hardy got me, and it works. For those of you that have carpet tunnel, you braid, you work on cars, and cook, whatever you do for a living, your hands and wrists be hurting, this. Shut my mouth and open my eyes and ears. That God loves a cheerful giver. Okay. I've learned that I do not have to be on the go all the time. Me, I'm in pain now from braiding too much. This right here. It's heated. Yep, it's got heat. It's got pressure. Like right now, it's like a pressure cuff. And it's also vibrating. And it's massaging my wrist. And it's like putting pressure, like squeezing, just like a pressure cuff. But when I tell you it felt so much better when I lay down, treat people with kindness. Ooh, watch my words. Who's talking to me? Yourself. Okay. Slow down and praise the Heavenly Father in good and the bad. Ooh. You need one for your knee. You need to get that other thing. The thing Tracy sent me that you can move around. That thing the truth too, boy. Stop overthinking and let God do the work. Forgiveness. Ooh. Stop letting people call me to gossip. Ooh. I have to die before I can live in his image. That's true. Rebuke negative thoughts. We have daily purpose, and it's about the journey, not the destination. I learned that I am not in control. Ooh, who had to learn that lesson? When you realize it's scripted and all you got to do is show up. Monitoring my thoughts, learning demons' names, the importance of forgiveness. Good job. Do to others as you want them to do to you. Who didn't care about how you treated people before, for real? Or who didn't care about what you told them, and even if it wasn't going to be the truth, you said it anyway, knowing that you was lying, knowing you wasn't going to come through on your word. Give my first, middle, and last, learning to give more. Okay. Anybody wasn't a reputable person, like you would do it for the people you love, but if it wasn't really you cared about, you didn't care about keeping your word. Oh, Jelly, that make me excited. It all ties into the purpose of how God functions. What we got here? And ignorance keeps the world bound to their habits and hidden agendas of the gut. Come on now. What you didn't say? This massaging my wrist now. That's so crazy. It's squeezing on my wrist a bit. Learn how to let go and let God. Good job. Don't judge people because you don't know what they've been through. Pam. 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 Who's that a lesson for real, y'all? Who looks at the people on the corner differently now? Every word has a meaning, and it does. Erica Nicole. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Ooh, okay. Who been watching Soft White Underbelly? And who can hold back their tears? Because, baby, if you can, I don't know. You watch Soft White Underbelly, you don't cry at least one time. There's something wrong with you. To learn to let my thoughts, not let my thoughts come out of my mouth, and use discernment every time I have a place. Oh, okay. Oh, Mick Murphy, thank you. I appreciate you. But y'all help me. Y'all help me see that God's word is true. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Be a line. Come on. Who find themselves being more of a straight line? Let's talk. Do we have any newbies here? Is anybody new? Let's do it. Y'all can't cheat this time. See, now y'all know we need some new people. We get them and see what they got. Ooh, this feels so good on my hand. Y'all just do not even know. All right, all new members come. No, shh. Amber. Look. We just gonna call you for a new student roll call. That's all. You gonna scare the fish away, girl. You gonna scare the fish away. Trust the process. Ooh. Been a straight line for over a year now. Come on. I used to watch the homeless ones and say they scamming, but now I said it's not my business. Still willing to give, all right? Because that could be an angel holding your blessing in their hand, disguised as a beggar. Learning a lot, definitely learning a new way to talk. That make walk. Okay, I got chicken and waffles. They'll come back. Not chicken and waffles. Listen here. If you braid or a mechanic, type on a keyboard all day, let this be something you buy. Instead of a crab bowl, buy this. It's $100, I believe. I painted last night and cut out early because the people place ain't my type of hype anymore. Come on now. Tell you where you at. Peace is precious. I'm always on time. Great. That was all. Come on. All I had door you had to go through. Houston. Okay. Good morning, Miss Lisa. So let me tell y'all this. I just want to say, whether y'all believe it or not, it makes my heart warm to know that you all are growing in God. And we using social media to do it, something that they said don't have no wealth nowhere. I felt less lonely lately because I understand God is separating me to prepare me. Come on, and that's a sobering thing, honey. When He take everybody away, even your family, it feels good to forgive. It does. I'm working on it. I still got some work to do, girl. We will be working on ourselves until we take our last breath. You should be every day, because every day there's going to be a new challenge. I love you and thank you for praying daily. I thank the Most High for bringing me. Oh, I love y'all too. I really do. Knowing that God has been by me and I wasn't listening, now I am. Ooh! Ooh, your ears is open. I read now with better understanding. Come on, y'all. It's God. Listen, let me tell you. And to those of you that have been here a while, y'all know. Okay, we gonna have to let my hand out of this. Ooh. Look it. Y'all see how much pressure be on there? Y'all see it? That's how much pressure be in there. It look like I got a whole bunch of needle points. Y'all see it? That's how much pressure, honey. Ooh, but my hand and my wrist be feeling so good after that. Look, it's all the way up my wrist. I told y'all. Good blood flow. Thank you, because that's probably what's been going on. Y'all see that? It do. Yep, Amazon can have my money. If you do hair or anything where you got to use your wrist and your hands all day, go on and grab one, I promise. Ooh, yes. And then it don't hurt for like 2 days. It get all the way down there. Yes. Good morning. Yes. So if you use your hand, you got to use your wrist and stuff. It works, y'all. Yes. And I promise, thank you, Mr. Hardy. It is I never even knew one existed. And I still ain't got to this hand yet, which is making my, muscles off. So I got to get to this hand. But this, like, ooh, the pain I be having right here normally and right here, none of that. I'm telling y'all, go on and grab one or put it in your bucket and, you need that for your painting hand. Yes, you do. I promise. Tay, you do some amazing work too. I just want y'all to know, if y'all want some portraits or stuff, Tay gets down. I've been sneaking on your page. Have you seen me? I've been over there. I've been over there. Oh my gosh, she does amazing work. So if y'all want some paintings and stuff like that, y'all need to go to the Tay page. She do an amazing job. She's a beautiful artist. We have some amazing artists here, y'all. So if y'all want some murals and family portraits that are painted, we got plenty of people in here that'll get you all the way together and do an amazing job. We got plenty of artists in here. Yeah, I've been on your page, girl. And yes, I be sneaking on y'all pages when I get time. Yes. Yes. Just Tay, she right above you. 2 people, Miss Lady. Uh-huh. We got I believe Tasha paint too. Don't Tasha paint? Tasha's the one that painted my picture, if I'm not mistaken. We got some real, listen, we have some very talented people in our community. And like I said, I'm gonna have to go find out who did this tree for me, because I can't remember, because it was in the beginning. But I got the paper. And somebody was asking about this tree, and y'all know I don't care about putting nobody on, because I want people to come and shop with us. I do. Everybody in our community, as long as you ain't no scammer, we don't do that. And we will turn you in to the people. So don't be scamming none of our people. But our folks spend their money real well, especially on a quality product. They do. That I can say about the Circuit WOIU, honey. They gonna put their money where their mouth is if it's something they believe in. So just know that. Swipe there. I'm telling you, that's one thing I know about y'all, honey. Y'all gonna spend that change. And if they do a good job, folks be sold out. Can't come to class for 3 weeks because they trying to complete orders and everything. It'd be crazy. I love it, though. I love that we support each other. I love that You know, we don't care about none of that stuff. Like, we ain't trying to, nah. We gets it in here, and we do what we supposed to do around here. I be multitasking. Come on, that's what we do. We are autodidactic polymaths, so we good in a lot of stuff. We ain't just specialists in one area. We specialists in a whole bunch of them. It's almost hoodie season. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to wear my hoodies out, and I'm driving now too, boo. A little exposure for the WOIU. I'm so ready. I'm so excited, y'all. This is technically like our third winter because we started in winter, then we had another winter. So we're going into our third winter. It's pretty cool. And the fact that them hoodies still look like they did the first day I got them is even more amazing because y'all know I was wearing them day in and day out. Look at all my allergies up there. I know. Our library has grown drastically. We got shelves here. We got shelves there. There's books here. It ain't too many more books over here. I got all of that up, which I'm excited about. But I saw that there is a delivery at the P.O. box. Thank you so much. No nonsense. I appreciate that. Listen, can I be honest with you? All of y'all. I am anyway. Y'all know how I go. This is the thing. I encourage everybody to be themselves because I want to see how diverse God is. And the more that you explore yourself and the more that you walk away from what the world says is popular and doing everything and you actually do the stuff you like to do, like color, paint, build, whatever it is that you like to do, I don't know, read, you know, you become a happier person and you draw people to you. Instead of being a follower, you're now a leader of people that want to walk away and not be doing everything everybody else doing. So then you drive, and they're like, why do you do that? I've always been interested, but nobody around me does it. Be the person in your group, Q. Come on, I already know you do, honey. Be the person in your group that bring people to something. No, not wagon watching. Well, the men might get together and wagon watch, but if you're married, you probably shouldn't. Oh, Jesus. And then we have the comedians. We got comedians in our classes and stuff. Listen, now, gentlemen, I don't know how safe that's gonna be because the missus and Lord Jesus, God. Okay, back to class. Anyway, be the person that get people doing something different. That part. So get people that Lord help the people in our community, Jesus. Anyway, with that, I just want to say I'm proud that you all are learning. I'm proud that everybody is getting, it's just country folks. Oh, man. Good morning. Good morning, Ferris Love. So with that, y'all, I want to say this. I am excited about y'all growth. And I'm excited that you all are walking away from what the world says is popular and doing what you like. Like, how many people got a lot of coloring books or even just one? And you found a love again that you forgot about. Or maybe you've tried painting now. Or who's tried some new stuff since you've been here? You've done some things that you probably never would have did before. Built a shelf. Got a whole library in your house. I don't know. You spend your time doing things that you enjoy and not just because everybody else is doing it now. It calms you down. It makes me excited to hear that. Me and my daughter trying to... Not my daughter trying to steal mine. I know I'm a color. I want to color. I got a library now. Come on, knitting. Come on. I look up everything. Come on. God teaches you to be happy with the simple things. And he does. I've done a lot of things. Thank you. You're welcome. 1,000-piece puzzles. Come on. I've done so much new things. It's crazy. Come on. I try to learn as many new things as I can. Yes! And do every day because we are... My grandkids always want my coloring books. Color is sewing. Come on. Come on. And look, all that stuff keep you out of trouble too. And keep a little change in your pocket. I bet you y'all savings accounts or even your checking account look a lot better than it did 2 years ago. In one way or another. Whether it be you not wasting money. Whether you done got you a KitchenAid and you saving on stuff. You learning how to make bread. And you feel confident when you take something from nothing. A habit, furniture, whatever it is that you have been doing to use your time more wisely, and it's beneficial always. I burn through coloring books, but I don't have to take my anxiety meds. Come on now, what you done said? That's what I do it for. They ask me who I do it, what I do it for. This. Yeah, right here to hear all of these praise reports. Try him some pencils. He wanted my books. Yes, baby. Lisa, they always want your stuff. That's why you go to Five Below and go get them some of them gel pens from there. To my gel penners. So who's new? Do we have anybody new? Because we got to put y'all on. Y'all know it ain't no markers in here. I done had to start sticking other stuff in. This is the rest of them pieces to the graveyard of all of the devices that's supposed to hold my devices. This is supposed to be in the trash. It's pieces and pieces and pieces and pieces of stuff in pieces. This is what to all my newbies. We gotta let me go. Well, see, I got something in here. Well, let me show you. Lord, please don't let it be no spiders. Okay. No spiders. I gotta finish spraying y'all. My nozzle on my thing didn't work. So I'm about to show y'all what we do around here to calm our nerves. Just give me 1 second. One of the things we do. Y'all. And no, I don't need no more coloring books. I got enough coloring books for the next 10 years. So, this is a stack that stays in my room. For those of you, this is just the one stack that stays in my room. But, this is the stack that stays in here. Oh, Jesus. Of just coloring books. Now, I had about 20 before I started WOIU. And this is how many coloring books I have now. Oh, God. Oh. This is how many coloring books I got now. Jesus. Because they seeing whatever. They don't even care that I got to find places to put all this stuff. They just seeing whatever they want over here. And there's not enough room. We really need a shelf for the coloring books. Hell. Okay. Ooh. All right. Let's get you guys back where you go. Oh, Lord. God. But it's hot. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Y'all be working a dog mess. I'm trying to find one of these. Hold on. That I didn't color it in. Give me a second. This is my favorite. One of them. But we do stuff like this around here. So if you've been having a high stress time, we tell you to go on over to Amazon because they have some of the most amazing coloring books there. And we color with gel pens, most of us. And you can see how vibrant the colors are. It is a warehouse right now. Like bright. It's a warehouse right now. My house is. If y'all can see inside that closet. If I open that closet boxes, it's going to fall out on me. This closet. That ain't counting the closets everywhere else. Every room in my house has stuff on it. Thank you, family. We do stuff like this around here. Mommy Wata, we colored her. You know? So if you stressed out, get in the floor with your kids and spend some time with them. Got to have Harry Potter. Oh, yes. I'm almost done with this one. It's taking a while because it's super-de-duper long and intricate. Ooh. But we getting there. And this one glow in the dark, too. Yes. Yes. It's taking a while. Y'all know I'll be working on like 10 pictures at a time. So I always fold this wrong. Ooh, I done ripped the damn thing out. Circa. I be tearing up stuff. I do. I be tearing up stuff. Let me see if I can find another one. I think Senior Frog is in this one. Oh, that's my heart I did. Y'all see that? And my signature is I'm always going to leave something white. So if you ever see somebody talking about circle color this, if it ain't some white spaces on the page, something left white, it ain't mine. You see? But yeah. You need that Harry Potter book? I think they got that on Amazon. Oh, there goes Senior Frog. Y'all remember Senior Frog? Look at him. I ain't seen him in a minute. Look at Senior Frog. And see, it got like the sparkles. Oh yeah. And I don't know how to draw or nothing. So but I can color my 8 off. You hear me? That's my little girl there. I messed up on her face, but she could be a little tribal. It's fine. So we do stuff like this around here to keep our minds sane. And when we don't want to talk to nobody, we color stuff like this and do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? We do stuff like this around here so you get your mind together and not be all stressed out all the time. I like this. This made me real happy. You know? Big old head self. Listen. They gonna be trying to steal your stuff, I promise you. Your peoples that swear up and down they too grown to color, watch them start sneaking some coloring books. Once they call you or FaceTime you, and you coloring and you ain't really wanting to talk, you gonna go over there and now they gonna be coloring too. I ain't been feeling inspired either, but I'm about to get back to it. It's about to get cold, girl. Everybody about to be coloring. You know we ain't about to be moving around. So if you wanna, these are in our Amazon shop, but you can get these and they come with it's 120 of the pens, and then you get 120 refills. It's cold now. Yes, it was chilly here last night. I left my window open. I woke up, it was freezing. I had to turn my little heater on. Oh, this don't go there. Put it back. Oh. Yeah. Well, you better get your niece. She keep touching my stuff. Ooh. They got gel pens too. Okay. Temu got gel pens as well, y'all. Time for them bonfires. Oh, I know. That's the only thing I do miss like being around my kids sometimes, because I would get apple cider and make sure the house always smell like baked goods. I miss doing that for my babies. But they do it for their kids now, so it's pretty cool. They be up baking muffins and stuff in the morning, and they burn the candles that smell like muffins and stuff like that. So it makes me excited and keep the house real warm. I love doing that. I love wintertime just for that part. Coming out of the cold into a house that smell like, you know. Yes. But now it's time to, you'll be able to sit down and spend some time with your family. And we got plenty of stuff to do. Paint and sips. Y'all could be having paint and sips at your house if you trust the folks in your, in your place. Slumber pumpkin spice lattes, girl. I'm gonna have to get y'all in the same. I'm gonna get you with my niece day. I mean my daughter. Cause every time you say something, it's crazy how much you and her y'all do a lot of the same things. That is so crazy. Her birthday coming up too. I was just on the phone with her. That is her favorite thing. She would buy a pumpkin spice latte, everything. Are you serious, Tanya? That sucks. I'm an artist, so I need to do a paint seep. Yeah, at your crib, girl. Have her bring your own bottle. Charge them $7. And you can do your own canvases. Nope, drink moonshine outside by a big fire. Ooh, as long as it's strawberry. That's the only one I didn't have. And it tastes pretty good. I have pumpkin everything. I bet you do. I know what you meant, Miss Gonzalez. That's funny because she do too, baby. She will pumpkin latte you to death. And will. See, I got a 1 bedroom apartment, so when I move into my house soon, I will. Girl, do it. It's nice enough. Do it in the back. Like, I know they got an area. Y'all got a office? How much they charge? Divide the fee up in between the people that's coming. Make them, cash app you the little change. Tell them that's for they canvas, and you can go to Dollar Tree and get canvases. But you can order a lot of them on Amazon for like $20. If you go and draw it out yourself, sketch them out yourself. Girl, charge everybody $20. Tell them bring their own bottle, and y'all have a good time outside or in the office area. They gonna have to bring their vape pens for their meds, I guess. I don't know. They do have a space. It can fit 8. Well, there you go. Yeah. I'm just saying, y'all, we got to do some different stuff. Because all of the stuff that Michael is having to sell right now. The crazy thing is, can I tell y'all something? What y'all have... Y'all want to know what y'all did for me? Y'all handicapped me from being able to buy anything for my own self. Because anything I want to buy for myself, I feel excessive now. Because there's so much stuff in here. So even if I think something is cute, I think I don't have space to put it. So now I can't even... I feel guilty about wanting to buy myself some stuff. Like, I can put that on it. No, Circa, there's no room. I be feeling guilty about trying to put stuff in my own house. There's no room to put it. Where are you going to put it? Y'all do not have to worry about me being an excessive shopper. I don't want nothing, Bryce. Let me speak. I don't want it. I just be saying, like, how you go to Walmart or something, you be like, oh, that'll be... He is. Be careful, Kayla. I used to belt that song out, Enlarge My Territory, baby. For about 20 years, I would belt it. Y'all know I can't sing. But I would sing that at the I'd be scared to sing that song now. And that's crazy, but I'd be scared to sing that song now. I'm scared. I'm scared to talk about abundance for myself. Now, other people, yes. Not for me. Y'all know what keep coming to my mind, what I've been hearing for the last couple of days. To whom much is given, much is required. And that applies to so. Let's talk about that. Oh, don't tear up nothing now. He will have aliens at your door. Girl, they already been here. You know the aliens didn't listen. I already know that. I didn't listen. Is this updating? Oh, okay. Hold on. I didn't listen, honey. I didn't see the people with the 2 sets of eyes. I didn't see the people with the completely black eyes. That's why I had y'all go watch that movie after I saw. You're welcome, pumpkin. Because God really will give you blessings that you don't have room enough to receive. I am a living freaking witness. And I just want to say this. I don't want to discount anybody sending me anything. But this has happened other times in my life before. It happened to me just like this when I was 23. And it was I cried every day for like a year and a half. I kid you not. And then it happened again at about 28 to 32 in that area. Like God had a person and he would just shower me with things. But I was going through a lot. And I realized, though, it would always be after a really hard time. I might have had a bad 3-year span. Not bad, but it was just like wave after wave after wave of craziness. But when you go through and you do learn, because this is the thing. You're going to go through tests, and tests are going to come. But you get blessed when you go through it the right way. Like, not with a nasty attitude. Not when you think, oh, they hurt me, I'm hurt too. Because that just puts you back in the same cycle. But when you ask God, when trouble comes, what is it that I'm supposed to learn from this? And then you learn it, he blesses you tremendously. I'm telling you. It could be a raise on your job. It could be the house you've been wanting, the car, whatever. Like, your kids coming home, a person off drugs, a person to stop drinking. Like, ooh, Trouble is a big test. And guess what? It's a big blessing on the other side. Once I learned that, I'm about to wade through this Mickey Thicky water, nigga. Hook me up to a boat or something, because I ain't running. I'm not going back to shore. Now that I know that it's a big fat blessing on the other side every time some trouble comes, I'm going through it. I'm going through it. Oh no, I'm not running. Because that's why I never saw what I want. I keep telling y'all, pay attention to if you ask God for something, if trouble comes right after that. If it does, that means he's answering. Because the trouble is the enemy, the unseen forces that heard you or know that God answered, trying to stop it. He's already answered as soon as you ask. But sometimes your doubt can get in the way. Sometimes it don't got to be the enemy. Sometimes it's you just not believing it. Because the moment that you say, I believe it, and then you change your mind and say you don't, you just blocked your own blessing. So sometimes it ain't the enemy stopping you. Sometimes it's your unbelief. Because you'll ask God for it and then start trying to figure out, well, how could he bring it to you? That is not your concern. Honey, do y'all think I'd be worried about how the chocolate drops is going to be getting delivered to the P.O. box? I just be thinking about, like I said, my steering wheel cover, the seat covers, the every damn thing y'all done sent this way. When I ask God for it, I believe it. Like Mr. Circle is coming. And he gonna already know what I need. I ain't even gonna, not that he gonna be perfect, but I know that's coming too. Because God ain't giving me double of everything just for myself. I got doubles of everything. Y'all have made sure of it. I got 2 mattress pads just in case. Thank you for those. I appreciate that. I already had one, but thank you for the other one, because I definitely am going to need it once he come around. And then I got plenty of sheet sets. I got 8 pillows on my bed. 4 of them I don't really lay on, so maybe they're going to be his whatever. I got 2 chairs. I got 2 chairs. The things you can sit on when you're reading. I got 2. Plenty of massage. God, it can't all be for me by myself. It can't all be for myself. I got double of everything. He did give me double. Y'all don't think that it's weird that he gave me double for my trouble in the year of 22? Double doubles. Double bubbles. Somebody used to call me that, double bubble. Lord Jesus. Moving on. That used to be a nickname for me, DB. I said, I don't like it. I don't like that name. Well, it fits. I don't like it. It's one of my homeboys. He said, I don't want to call you that. I'm going to call you double bubble. I said, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. He said, I'll shorten it to DB then. 22 was the hardest year of your life. So be happy that it was in double. Because then you just got double, 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 double coming back. Which is cool. Never have been so close to God. Come on. Can I ask you a question? Who feels like this year was challenging? Maybe not. Goose, come on. Who feels like this year was challenging, but you can already see the sun peeking through already? Whereas maybe if you didn't go through the way you went through this time, and God taught me how to drive. Come on now. Come on. But it ended up being lighter for real. Because had you have gone through it a different way, it wouldn't have been the same. You probably would have been took out the game. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as understanding can change your life? Where are you? Come on. I think it's in my room. Oh, no, right here. It's the reason we did these. It's the reason last year. wisdom. Who feels like you're more wise now? And I'm not just saying because you've been here. When I say that, I just mean maybe this is the place that you learned it. I'm not saying, oh, I taught you. I'm saying since you've come here, maybe you feel like you're more wise in your decision making. Words have power. Wisdom. This is why we did these a year ago. Knowledge. Who feels like you have more knowledge about a lot of things, not just the Bible, but just everything? Medicine, science, words, clothing, symbols, whatever. Anybody? I absolutely love the way this flips. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it is. It's an amazing. Okay, all right. What about this right here? You feel like you got more of this? Your discernment definitely has been on point because you're connecting with the source now. You're not going on your own thinking. You will actually go to the word and see if it's a story for you and you understand how that applies to your life. So you can have wisdom, but if you don't have the understanding and the knowledge on how to apply it to your life or how God wants you to move, it's useless. It's like having medicine and you never take it. See, prior to maybe you coming to WOU, you did what you thought God wanted you to do, but with you being able to understand the word in a different light and see that they were just regular people, now you kind of know what he wants you to do. And your life is easier after that. Simple change, just understanding. And the wisdom on how to apply the knowledge that you just gained. Like 3 simple words change your life. I know they changed mine. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Those are things that for years, I wrote that down every day in my journal. At the end of my journal, God, thank you for giving me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And look, it's mind-blowing to me. But I didn't understand that some of that meant me going through some real ugly situations to understand homelessness and abusive relationships. I had to go through a lot of being betrayed. But then also watching God come back and undo all those things. Yep, me and my mama didn't have a good relationship, but he brought me a woman that's amazing to me. That helped me understand a mother's love in a completely different way. Helped me understand my calling. Helped me understand not any discounting my mom because she gave me a good base for the church and making us get up and go to Children's Saturday and all of that stuff we had to do. Good base. Our relationship wasn't good, but God sent me another mother that loved on me where there was no hurt, so that I could turn around and go back and rebuild the relationship with my mama. I looked at her in a different way after that. I didn't just feel rage and disappointment and all the stuff I used to feel when you brought up my birth mother. Oh, hell no, I don't want to talk about her. Now, love my mama. I can't talk to her early in the morning, but I love her and we can chop it up for hours sometimes. Now, 10 years ago, that wouldn't have never happened. Not ever, honey. It would have ended with blows, I guarantee you. Or one of us. And yes, me and my mama, they came to blows a few times. And I let her hit me before. But, honey, once I hit 26, I'm fighting back. You're not about to keep putting your hands on me, lady. I got kids. Yeah. A lot of times, Tyra, God is trying to work something out of you when that keeps happening. It really be him checking your attitude. Because you got to be in control of yourself. Ooh-wee. And that be hard to do because people will keep pushing. But he teaching you a different way to deal with people too. Oh, thank you. Is that a tomato? It's clean here. Oh, Lord Jesus. We didn't pick up a tomato. Well, I'm working on it. I've gotten better. She said, I'm so sick of circle. I said I'm working on it. I said they trying me. Now. Uh-oh. I stepped up one time to my mama, and she knocked me right down. Yeah, well, my mama had a knife in her hand, so I couldn't go for that because I have got kids. I got to fight for my life. All my life, I had to fight. I had to fight my mama. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my brothers and uncles, cousins, and the niggas on the street. Baby, listen. That's why the Lord fights for me now. It was a different story then. Somebody got a butcher knife. I don't care if it's your mama or not. You trying to take my life? I got kids, baby. I got to live for them. Yeah, it's a different story. That's what I'm saying. Me and my kids, we haven't ever went to blows, and I pray that it never does. And I try hard. Now I done choked a couple of them out, knocked them over a little bit, but I ain't never really like fought them. But that was a thing in my family. The women and men in our family, when they felt like you was getting too big for your britches, they said, I'm gonna fight you like a bee or a nigga off the street. And I don't think that you really even understand how those words affect your baby. That you will fight me like somebody you don't know. That you will hurt me like somebody that you don't know. Like, those words have a lot of power in kids. Your dad used to say that. You don't even realize what that do to your baby when you talk. And I ain't saying I ain't said some crazy stuff to my kids, but I definitely used to try to watch to make sure. And if I did let some of my mama mess slip out, my family mess slip out, I hurry up and go correct it, because I don't want you to think that's the truth. Now, have I put my kids out? Hell yeah. And did. And then was calling them, telling them to come right back home, because I don't know what's out there. I can't throw you to the wolves. Come home. And then they wouldn't answer. But they had sense enough to know, no, hell no, this is not my life. I'm going home to my mama's house. I don't live like... You said it ain't no food over here. Well, what y'all be wiping y'all butt with? Don't nobody wipe their butt over here? You said I'm not waking up to warm muffins. Ain't no cereal in there that I could go leave on the couch. Oh, I can't live like... I gotta go. The partying was fun, but I see the party house is like the trap. It ain't never nothing in there but drama. You said we all gotta sleep on the floor, everybody, but y'all be up on Facebook and... Oh, no. My kids used to be like, I don't want to go over there no more. You said you don't want to go hang out at the hot girl's house. Now you see why she always doing all she doing. She don't want nobody come to her house and no, it ain't nothing over there. But they talk about you because they can see you're well-fed, well-manicured, and no, you ain't got on the most expensive stuff. But you together every day and your stomach don't be growling in class. They can tell you well rested and well taken care of, and they know what they go home to. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm saying that because it's a lot of babies that have to mask the massive amounts of dysfunction, abuse, neglect, and God knows what else when they go home and have to come to school and act like everything is okay every day. This is why I took snacks into my kids' class, extra snacks for the kids that maybe don't have it. I would go put money if I had a little bit. I didn't always have a lot, but I put money on the extra somebody food because I was the mama that didn't have, like, I made too much to get the food stamps at one point in time, so I couldn't get the free lunch and all of that stuff. And I ain't got no $200 to be spending on lunch, and then he might not even like it, or she like, what? I done been through all that. Didn't have it. And have been denied food stamps because I make $3 over the limit. They talking about ask for a reduction in your hours. I can barely pay my damn bills. What is you talking about? Because I'm not going to listen. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not knocking nobody. God would not let me do unethical things when it came to certain stuff. Like lie on applications, he would not let me do none of, and I'm grateful. Because I didn't realize if I would have been putting holes in my pocket left and right. Even bigger holes, so I would have been in a worse situation. But he didn't let me do it. You know how people be making the check stubs and all of that? I didn't get to do none of that. He didn't let me get involved in, and it ain't that it didn't come. He used to be like, I said no. But I realize now it's for your integrity. The devil be trying to mess up your integrity when he brings that kind of stuff to you so that you're not viewed as a trustworthy person. Because if he gonna take you somewhere, he needs your name to be good. The Bible say, a good name is better than riches. I ain't got no money. Right? That I gave all the money y'all sent this way away. So with that. But that still don't stop y'all from saying, oh, Circus says she believe in something. Boom. I'm with her. Here go $10. I ain't got a lot, but here, a good name. Because it's a lot of people that's rich and we can't stand them. They attitude's nasty. The way they treat people was horrible. And it don't matter if you famous and rich. We don't want to deal with you. So just because you got money don't mean you well liked. Just because you have expensive things. Come on, Dave. How many people we see that have beautiful things and their attitude is very nasty? You don't even want to be around them. You don't care how much money they got. But somebody can say a person's name and it will make your heart light up. You can't wait to see where they about to be or hear a word from them. And they might not have nothing physically to give you. But what they add to your life is more than money or more than pleasure or more than whatever is valuable to you. Like I said, when I go places, even a strip club, I still get respect because how I conducted myself in them. Because my family told me it ain't where you live is how you live. It ain't where you work is how you work. It ain't, you make the decision. You could be in the slummiest of places, but if you conduct yourself away, it don't matter where you at. It's how you are when you there. It keeps saying this video is under review and you can't comment. Y'all know what they be doing. The people's is here. Sorry, I don't know. Was just having this conversation with a coworker. Yeah, because why would God give you more if you already are nasty about what you have? Why would he do that? If you don't want to go through the ugly, you can't see the good. And so many people want to act like they ain't never going through nothing. Hell, I be going through hell. Because see, it's a testimony when y'all see me all the way down here. And then y'all don't see me for a minute. And y'all don't know that behind the scenes, he been doing me like this. But the last time you see me, I was right here. But he doing this right here. And I don't got to show everybody. Don't nobody got to know. I've been in the dark for about 15 years. God had me hidden away from the world. For real, for real. And I used to write in my journal, I feel like I'm invisible. I feel like nobody can see me. He said, don't worry about it, because in a minute you ain't going to be able to go nowhere where nobody don't know who you is. But I need you to be hidden away so that I can work on you, so that when I do take you in front of the people, you are how I need you to be. Hold on, yeah, I want to see something. Oh! Okay, hold on a second here. Show y'all something if I can find, if I put one in here. This is my family photo album. Trying to see if I can find one of my old pictures so I can show you. This might just all be new stuff. I'm still working on putting this bad baby together. Maybe I don't have none in here. Guess I didn't print any. Okay, well, I can't. See if I can hide these the way that I need to. Okay. So can y'all see that? You can't really see. This isn't really a good one. But Circa used to be a different person. I'm trying to hide the people because I don't want no disclaimers or nothing. But can y'all see this is when I was on the thinner side? Circa did not used to go nowhere without like eyebrows, lashes, and the like. I wasn't going nowhere without my uh-oh. Let me show this. People used to pay me to take pictures with them at the club and will, but you gotta buy me too. Do you see what I'm saying? This is when I was a little thinner. But I had my days. I was looking for one of my blonde pictures where a guy was like, yeah, strip all that off. I said, wait a minute, what? Not the blonde hair too? I don't understand. Take the nails off, take the hair off, take all of it off and just be you. But I don't want to do that. This is how they know me. And he said, that's the problem. I don't need nobody to know this person. I'm about to make you into somebody new. So they won't even recognize you. And there are people that have walked right past me. And I was like, damn. I know exactly who you are. But God has changed everything about me so much. And I always look the same, but they don't even recognize me. Thank you, Jesus. Because he started washing that mess off. Hey, sugar. He started washing the residue off. So when the demons came sniffing, I didn't smell like what they was used to be smelling like. All the stuff I had let myself get into, those sins were gone. He had been washing me over time. So the familiar spirits, they would come around, but they didn't come my way. Because my daddy was covering the scent of that mess while he was scrubbing it out of my spirit. I'm grateful for it too. I told my one of my buddies, I said, yep, them type of people don't even try to talk to me. They don't no more. They don't even come my way. And I'm grateful for it because I don't have that sin on me no more. Certain type of person keep attracted to you. You got a scent that they used to. You got a bet. What is it called? A tracking scent, a tracking smell on you. And if you watched the movie I asked y'all to watch the other day, you see the smell. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood. Name what God changed about a person. He don't take their gift away. He just make them use it in a different way. Okay? So we know for a fact that the giants had tracking devices in their noses because of who their fathers were. Because angels need to be able to track humans to know where they at. I mean, this is a part of it. This is what they do. Odd Thomas, we watched. Odd Thomas. So when you think about when you go to a club, now think about being in a club. If any of you have ever been to a bar, tavern, concert, whatever, tell me that ain't about how it be. You can almost see the demons in people's faces. This is why I didn't go to big, because remember I told you about the concert when I looked around and everybody had demonic faces and it was just swarms of people in my dream. That's about what it be feeling like to me. Watching them Bodaks run around. But do you see how they adhered to people that was about to die or something tragic was about to be around their life? Now, don't people always say, I feel like I'm about to die. I feel like something bad about to happen. I feel like this. I feel like, I don't know, somebody watching me. It is. It's the spirits in the other realm. They waiting. You watched any of the Insidiouses? Wasn't them demons circling around that baby just like them Bodaks was circling around them evil spirits in Insidious was on the wall crawling up at all the same thing? They was trying to get in that little boy's body, remember? Now you see why I said believe your kids when they telling you it's something in the house. It is. And if you ain't lining up, you could have been the one that brought the tormented spirit in there. I haven't seen it. Not yet. I don't think it came out yet, have it? Y'all better start listening to them kids. Y'all better start listening. Who's starting to know that the spiritual realm is even more real than it's always been? Maybe you knew it, but you believe it even more now. Now that you've done your studies. Jace, it could be, yeah. You know, demon, crows is always around when it's every scary movie, crows and some old weird dogs and bugs, buzzards, all of it. But don't forget the demons are shapeshifters, y'all. So it makes sense why in the Omen, these dogs always showed up. Those easily could have been spirits, and we hear about hellhounds all the time. Witches and warlocks are able to transform. We know this from y'all music videos, don't we? In your music videos, don't they tell y'all they change into animals? What is it called? Anifornium or whatever? We learned that from the kids' book. I think it's in this one. Oh, transforming spells. Yep. Transforming spells make one thing appear to be another or disappear from sight altogether. An anifornum, by which a wizard takes on the shape of a bird, serpent, or beast, is a variety of transforming spell. Typically, a transforming spell may be undone in a very simple manner. For example, a kiss, like turning a frog into a prince. You mean like that? Y'all know they teaching y'all babies how to change themselves into animals? Transfiguration class and Animagus in Harry Potter. Come on. It's right here. My imaginary friends used to close the doors, and the doors were literally closed, but nobody saw them but me, and everybody saw the door close. And do. That's why I told y'all to go watch Drop Dead Fred. That's exactly why I wanted everybody to go back and watch that movie. Because them imaginary friends was just demons. Unseen by the natural eye, like the Bible talks about. Yeah, I like Harry Potter, though. Because it teaches you. But there's so many things that go on in Harry Potter that's going on right in your store and in your church. I got the Harry Potter game and everything. And two. There's been a murder of crows in my neighborhood for the past week. Over 20 of them at a time. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. So, yeah. That might not even be an animal. That's why I don't do strays. Hold on. What time is it? Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I need y'all to go to Thomas. The first, no, I need y'all to go to the first gospel of the infancy of Jesus Christ. So y'all know we on sacred text, and go to chapter 7, I think it is. Oh shoot. So we go into sacred text and then to the Apocrypha, and then, or just type in sacred text, the infancy of Jesus Christ, and it'll come up real quick. And then go to the 7th chapter. I believe that's 7. Yeah. I'll be right back, y'all. Sacred text, go to the Apocrypha. Whew. Then go down to the lost book section part of it. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. Y'all got it? Chapter 7. Sacred text. The infancy of Jesus Christ. The infancy of Jesus Christ. It's going to be in the lost books of the Bible. Down, you're going to have to pass the brothers of Joseph and then there. Let me know if y'all need help. Okay. Y'all got it? All right, here we go. So it says, they came afterwards to another city and had a mind to lodge there. Accordingly, they went to a man's house who was newly married, but by the influence of sorcerers, he could not enjoy his wife. Can anybody tell me the definition of a sorcerer, please? His stuff ain't working. He just got married. A person that does magic. Is that the definition? Not I started praying, girl. The wind and blue. Oh, they doing you like they be doing me, huh? Mm-hmm. A person who practices sorcery, a wizard, or a mage. So the warlocks had put a spell on the man so his thing won't work. And he just got married. Where do we know this from? Oh, the doctors give men medicine now that make their thing not work, but it's supposed to help with something else. No? Ain't that what the doctors is doing right now to men? They even have a chemical castration pill. They give the men Depo. Oh, so I guess they still doing it. Blood pressure pills, yep. Uh-huh. I hope and pray that don't ever happen. God, please. Let his circulation be good, Lord. Let his circulation be good, Jesus. Listen. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Do I need to get some kind of boots or something to put on to make sure it's going all the way down and all the way around? Because, Lord Jesus, please. Oh, it's the worst thing in the world, loving somebody you can't be intimate with. Exactly. Me gasping in Spanish. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, man. That's why these young boys, y'all better quit throwing that thing everywhere before it don't work. These brothers is too young not to have no services to be giving out. Goodness gracious. My granddaddy was making kids until he died. And his girlfriend, he was 60 something and his girlfriend was 32. And I hate to say it, from what I understand, he was still blowing her back out. And that man had 50 something kids. Y'all better learn from these old folks. Because they taking so many pills and stuff now, they tearing their bodies down by the time they 30. Listen. Quit taking all them dang pills from the witch doctors. Shoot. Make it. That's why all these women people around here mad. Ain't got their back blow down in a long time. Stress. Tense. They need to relax. You better slow down, sir. My great granddaddy had his. Come on. My uncles and aunties is just 2 years older than me, and my oldest is about to be like 80 or something. And I got an uncle that's only 2 years older, 2 or 3 years older than me. Wow. All right, well, let's go. So now we know old boy is messed up. It says, but they lodging at his house that night, the man was freed from his disorder. So when Jesus, now look at that. Tell me God won't fix everything. Jesus is a kid. And as soon as he stepped into, Lord, forgive me. Please take the kids out of here. Take the kids out. Because I got to do this one. Soon as Jesus stepped in the end, boy, he said, baby, baby, look, we need to go, baby, come on, let's go. Jesus just showed up and the blood started to run. Look at that, look at God, look at my daddy. Yes, baby. You better get you some Jesus, brothers. Leave the blue pills alone. Get you some Jesus. He got you, homie. Come on. The dead has arisen. Come on. Look at, now I just drools. It says it right here in the word. This is right in the word, baby. Who said the Bible don't got everything? See, y'all be playing. I gotta say, look, the meat man done showed up. Look at that, sausages everywhere. Look at that. It's links all around. Ain't no more patties. This some links around here. Ain't no more smash meat. It's encased in something now. Look at that. Look at God. It's all in here, right here. Y'all think I'm being mannish. It's in the word. If you will read Proverbs and the Songs of Solomon, honey, don't come for me. Because that is the freakiest freaky tale in the Bible. Stop it. Ain't no more patties around here smashed to the side. Y'all know it be looking like a smashed sausage patty smashed to the... Wrinkled all up. It's working. Come on. That was the first blue pill, wasn't it? So, brothers, Get rid of the Viagra and get you some Jesus. You might go back to your 17-year-old self. Look at that. Clean up your mind. Clean it up. And your boy might wake up. Look at that. Look at God. Stick on your answer right there. Get you some Jesus. I'm moving on. Okay. But they lodging at his house that night. The man was freed of his disorder. What's the definition of disorder again? So it's crazy how this word is so freely thrown around and people wear it as a badge of honor. I have bipolar disorder. I have this disorder. I have that disorder. What's the definition of disorder, and why do you keep wanting to claim disorder? When God says, I do everything in decency and in order. Not properly functioning. A state of confusion. So as long as you are claiming to have your disorder for the rest of your life, you will live in a state of confusion and not working properly. You still want to claim your disorder? You still want to keep speaking and that's what you got instead of being healed? You want to live in a state of confusion and not working your brain or whatever, not working properly for the rest of your life? I have this disorder. No, I don't got no disorders. My life, God has put my life in order and everything is going to work properly. And I am not going to be in a state of confusion. I told you people used to dysfunction. Words have power too. So his meat wasn't working properly. As soon as God stepped in the scene, it was. He no longer had that disorder anymore. It says, and when they were preparing early in the morning to go forward on their journey, the new married person hindered them and provided a noble entertainment for them. Now he don't want them to leave. I got to put it down on my wife. I need 2 days in a row. Can y'all stay for a day? Please don't leave. He like, wait, can y'all stay another day? Because he probably thinking, these people that showed up, I'm working, so I don't want them to leave. What I tell y'all about that? Sometimes circles show up in people's lives and their life get better, and now they think I just got to stay here with them or only be around them or can't talk to nobody else and be trying to be crazy and hold me hostage. This is why I don't go nowhere if I'm not driving, because when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. He want to lay the smacketh down. He want to beat us up the cakes. Listen here. He would like to lie with her in her loins. Listen here. Stop it. The loins have arisen. Moving on. Y'all are a mess. Okay. But going forward on the morrow, they came to another city and saw 3 women going from a certain grave with great weeping. And when Mary saw them, she spake to the girl who was their companion, saying, Go and inquire of them, what is the matter with them, and what misfortune has befallen them? And when the girl asked, they made her no answer, but asked her again, Who are you, and where are you going? For the day is far spent, and night is at hand. We are travelers, saith the girl, and are seeking for an inn to lodge at. They replied, Go along with us and lodge with us. They then followed them and were introduced into a new house, well furnished with all sorts of furniture. It was now winter time, and the girl went into the parlor where these women were, and found them weeping and lamenting as before. By them stood a mule covered over with silk, and an ebony collar hanging down from his neck. whom they kissed and were feeding. But when the girls said how handsome, ladies, this mule is, they replied with tears and said, this mule which you see was our brother, born of the same mother as we. For when our father died and left us a very large estate, and we only had this brother, and we endeavored to procure him a suitable match, and thought that he should marry as other men, some giddy and jealous woman bewitched him without our knowledge. And we, one night, a little before day, while the doors of the house were all fast shut, saw this our brother was changed into a mule, such as you see him now to be. What did we... Did y'all hear what just happened? Like Pinocchio, the kids was changed into a mule. And we saw the video in Haiti or Africa, wherever they were, still changing people into like mule legs. You said in Shakespeare? This is the birth of Jesus Christ. This is the part of Jesus they took out. But this is why Jesus says stay away from our witches, warlocks, and people that do magic, because it's real. You thought it looked fake? No, baby, that's real. You didn't see them? Girl, it wasn't just one, it was multiples. And they all got caught cheating. The one people was stuck together like dogs. No, it ain't fake, babe. And here it is in the birth of Jesus Christ. My Haitian friend said it's normal to see witchy stuff over there. I know. I keep telling y'all my great auntie was a witch. My mama's auntie was a whole witch. No joke. A real one. I talked to a guy who was in Haiti, and he talked about the warlocks he saw and the voodoo. Yeah, it's not a game. We are in the witch months. Come on now. So it's probably people walking around here that we think is... What if that's how the random animals be getting in the city and they don't know where they came from? Like it'd be a donkey just in the middle of the city and then a person go missing. What if a lot of people that are missing aren't missing? Actually, they're actually animals. Because we've been told not to believe in it, but don't Disney tell us all day long that a person can be turned into an animal and then back? Disney tell us all day long that they'll be looking for a person and they're an animal. But because we don't believe it, then we don't go looking to see if it's a person that's an animal. Come on. Percy Jackson. He was a satyr walking around and nobody even knew. Okay. A snake came out my uncle, so I believe that they could be completely changed. Wait a minute. A snake came out of your uncle? We just talked about that the other day. Right, Brother Bear. What's the other one with the girl? With the red hair? Brave. Didn't she somebody turn her, one of her brothers or something, into a bear? Then y'all notice all the fast food places got hamburger specials, 50 cents and $1, and the missing people in the ground meat. I told y'all about that. That's why I ground my own meat. I ain't doing it. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, yep. Her mom and her brothers. Oh. Okay, a potion from a witch. So we know they tell us they turned their mama first and then her brothers. Now here are these 3 girls saying they turned their brother. They said he ate witchcraft. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Did y'all read the story of the lady that was in Memphis? The Memphis woman? How she was on Joseph? Kept trying to give him love spells and potions and stuff to make him fall in love with her. That's crazy. So look at this. All right, here we go. 15. And we one night, a little before day, while the doors of the house were all fast shut, saw this our brother was changed into a mule, such as you see him to be. And we, in the melancholy condition in which you see us, have no father to comfort us, have applied to all the wise men, magicians, and diviners in the world, but they have been of no service to us. As often, therefore, as we find ourselves oppressed with grief, we rise and go with this, our mother, to our father's tomb, where we have cried sufficiently. When we have cried sufficiently, we return home. And when the girl had heard this, she said, "Take courage and cease your fears, for you have a remedy for your afflictions near at hand, even among you and in the midst of your house. For I was also leprous. But when I saw this woman, this little infant with her, whose name is Jesus, I sprinkled my body with the water with which his mother had washed him, and I was presently made well. And I am certain that he is also capable of relieving you under your distress. Wherefore, arise, go to my mistress Mary, and when you have brought her into your own parlor, disclose to her the secret, and at the same time earnestly beseeching her to be to compassionate your case." They write this so weird. So it says, "And said, Our Mary, pity your handmaids, for we have no head of our family, no one older than us, no father, no brother to go in and out before us. But this mule which you see was our brother, which some woman by witchcraft have brought into the condition." And y'all gotta think about it. It's people turning themselves into cats and snakes right now. With plastic surgery help, but aren't people turning themselves into animal? It's a man that just turned himself into a whole sheepdog. People getting their tongues cut, ears cut off, noses cut off to turn into to animals. Okay. So these things happen. It's just we've been blinded, right? Okay. So we gonna skip down. Where is it? Basically, I believe they turned him back. Where's we at? Okay, so it says, with 25, it says, "And said to her son, O Jesus Christ, restore or heal according to thy extraordinary power this mule, and grant him to have again the shape of a man and a rational creature as he had formerly." This was scarce said by the Lady Mary, but the mule immediately passed into a human form and became a young man without any deformity. Now, who remembered that Nebuchadnezzar was turned into an animal? It said he was turned into a beast of the field. God did that. Okay, so we know for a fact that a human can be turned into an animal. Probably because we all came out the same dirt. He had to eat the grass like an oxen. Come on. We got the book, don't we? You can read, look, and it was good too, because look at all of that. You can read about his wife went to the riverbank every day and tried to call his name to see if he would come back to his right mind. Y'all remember we read this? Queen Amethyst, a member. We studied this. She went to the river every day calling her husband. The king asked the queen to display herself. Nebuchadnezzar possessed. Look at that. It says, and the king lived in a forest near the Tigris, and King Nebuchadnezzar's whole body was then shaggy with matted hair, which dragged upon the ground. He moved about as a beast, for King Nebuchadnezzar struck with madness and rage and astonishment of heart. King Nebuchadnezzar was then ruled by violence, and violence went through him, and he destroyed all that stood in his path. How do the stars change into animals? What did we read about in didn't we read in here that when they go up into the Hollywood Hills, they turn into animals? And once they didn't completely sold out, they can change into any form of animal that they want to? Didn't we read about that in here? The high-ranking elite folks. And then what do they show us in the videos that they make? What star ain't turned into an animal in one of their videos? Name one of the singers that hasn't turned into some type of animal. Snoop was a Doberman. Everybody was, I'm saying, they all morph into animals. And we know that in order to do that, even from our Og, that you have to have high-ranking demons or dark ones in order to do that. So what are they telling us in those videos when they do that? That they've achieved a level of what? You can say a lot without saying anything. Yep, make you think about a pack of wolves now. Yep. Yep. So we know that Nebuchadnezzar was turned into an animal. So we can't say that it ain't real because it's right there. Mm-hmm. There's one more I'm looking for. Is this 15 or 16? Or what number is that? Y'all know I don't know. Is that 14 or 15 or 16? In Roman numerals, y'all know I don't read them. What is it? I need y'all to go there. Okay, go to 14. Thank you, family. Good job. Go to 14. And then I'm about to get off here because I got some stuff I got to do, family. I don't know if I'll be back on until later. We all crooked and stuff. It is what it is. We in the first infancy of Jesus Christ on what's the name? Sacred text. When y'all get to 14, let me know. We about to bust this. This is the good part, and then we gonna go. And some of you have already read this again. or already, but we reading it there. You know, we reading it there. We reading it again because it applies to so many different things, and you start to see the word come to life when you wait a minute. Nebuchadnezzar was turned into, and then, and then, and you start thinking about the biblical scriptures that you've been taught your whole life. Mm-hmm. Make them make sense, don't it? Make the cartoons make sense. Make everything. Why would they be turning? Oh, that would be why. Okay, here we go. It says another woman likewise lived there, whose son was possessed by Satan. Y'all hear that? It was another lady, her son was possessed by Satan. This boy named Judas. As often as Satan seized him, was inclined to bite all that were present. Y'all know any babies that's biters? You'd be like, we didn't try to stop him from biting. He just will not stop biting. We don't even know where he got it from. And being bit and drew blood. Okay. It says, and if he found no one else near him, he would bite his own hands and other parts. So the demon had him so crazy, if he couldn't find nobody else to bite, he'll bite his own self. A boy. So here's another example of when the demon gets into somebody, or Lucifer, he starts having them tear up the body that they in. We read about the demoniac and the different people having demons and they cut themselves. Cutters. Now here's a biter where you trying to bite chunks of flesh off of people. He still do it and he pinch and scratch. Come on. I already know. Listen. All right. I keep trying to tell y'all everything is in the Bible. Okay. But the mother of this miserable boy, hearing of Mary and her son Jesus, arose presently, and taking her son in her arms, brought him to Mary. In the meantime, James and Joseph had taken away the infant, the Lord Jesus, to play at a proper season with other children. And when they went forth, they sat down at the Lord, and the Lord Jesus with them. Then Judas, who was possessed, came and sat down at the right hand of Jesus. When Satan was acting upon him as usual, he went about to bite the Lord Jesus. And because he could not do it, he struck Jesus on his right side so that he cried out. And in the same moment, Satan went out of the boy and ran away like a mad dog. The same boy who struck Jesus, out of whom Satan went in the form of a dog, was Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him to the Jews. And that same side on which Judas struck him, the Jews pierced him with a spear. Good morning. I'm going to leave y'all with that. But then we just talk about dogs. He been around him I told y'all everybody was sick of Jesus. They knew him. I kept telling y'all they was sick of Jesus. I said go read the birth of Jesus. That you know why they be wanting to get. They was sick of Jesus. He done made whole cities go blind, dropped folks' kids. He then saved the kids from the predator. Remember the witch lady had the kids in the stove, like the witch from Little Red Riding Hood. She was gonna eat the kids, and God turned them into lambs, and they got out. And then turned back into boys. Prepare to be sick of me. Uh-oh. Read that one more time, please. At the end. It says, another woman likewise lived there whose son was possessed by Satan. This boy named Judas, as often as Satan seized him, was inclined to bite all that were present, and if he found nobody else, he would bite his parts. So basically it says, then Judas, the number 5, who was possessed, came and sat down on the right hand of Jesus. When Satan was acting upon him as usual, he went about to bite the Lord Jesus. And because he could not do it, he hit Jesus, basically on his right side, so that Jesus cried, because Jesus was a little kid. And in the same moment, Satan went out of the boy and ran away like a mad dog. The same boy who struck Jesus, and out of whom Satan went in the form of a dog, was Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him to the Jews. And that same side on which Judas struck him, the Jews pierced him with the spear. Yes. Yes. And it was some Annie Farnham going on around there. Y'all better go back and read the birth of Jesus slowly. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, don't rush to read it. I don't care if you got to read one little section at a time and dissect it, baby. You got years of study, I promise you. I promise you, it be so good. Do not rush through these OTPs, y'all. Take y'all's time and go through it. I promise, because every single time you go back, you're going to read. You said, yeah, because I missed that part. Don't rush. That's why I keep telling you, this is not the Bible like, oh, I read. No, I don't want you to. I beg y'all to take y'all time and look up every word. Take your time and go through every chapter, because it's a lot of good stuff in there. Have I heard of the Gospel of Barnabas? Yes, I have. We don't have that. Well, I think I actually do have it. I just don't know which book it is in. But we also have. Look, let me find it. Where are you? Really? It's here somewhere. Just give me a moment. Right in my face. It is, Tom. The glasses help sometimes. That ain't in your Bible either. Learn something new every day. It makes me excited, especially if you learn it here. That makes me super cute. They was. Oh, Jace, he sure did. The kids on there was possessed. When Peter was cursed after he denied Jesus, and everywhere he went, them kids was trying to bite him and stuff and attack him. Yep, sure was. You said it, Jace. And let's see if we got that in the. We got that Passion of Christ somewhere too. I think it's over there. It is. Let me see if we got that picture in here. Hold on. Because we got the book from the movie. I don't know if it's in here or not. Let's see. Where you at, Peter? Oh, they just got all the scenes from Jesus in here. But look at these niggas. Didn't I tell y'all? These the church folks. Look at them looking all holy and sanctified. And they the people that put a hit out on Jesus. Look at them. They got all their church clothes on. Look at them. And look who's standing right with them. Here go your Pharisees and your Sadducees, your Jewish leaders, your pastors, preachers, bishops, sister and brother biscuits. And look who's standing right in the midst of them. The devil. The devil. No, for real. These was the Jewish leaders. These is the people that put the hit out on Jesus. They took the church's money. This is Caiaphas now. That's Caiaphas right there. Church folks. They the ones that went to Pilate. Look, they the ones that let a murderer go. The priest is the ones that let the murderer go. Barnabas. Barabas. They said he a killer. They said we don't care. We want that innocent man locked up. The church people. Covering up what the bad people do. Excusing the murderers but killing an innocent man. Dang, they be doing that right now. Ain't nothing changed too much. Look who on the side. Look. That's all the religious leaders right there. They freed a murderer and killed an innocent person. The church. Just horrible. Look at them running. Because as soon as Jesus was dead, all them 3,000 people, I think, died in an earthquake. All the people that were saying, kill him, kill him, kill him. Now y'all gonna watch it. It's gonna be a whole different movie to you now. You're gonna look at it through completely different eyes. You watch the Passion of Christ now. It will not be the same. Not after reading his birth story and all of that. You're gonna look at all of that differently. Which is cool. Cool to me. Because now you know more about Jesus' life. And when you go and you read in our books about the letters that Jesus wrote of Aristes and all of that, when he was writing letters back and forth, and when Pilate was writing letters back and forth about what happened and all of that, you go read the book of Nicodemus now. That movie's going to make so much more sense. Excuse me. So, it's time for me to go. I think I did pretty good. We made it right under 2 hours. Look at that. And we done bust heads for almost 120 minutes. You see? Mm-hmm. Somebody just learned something new today. A couple things. You're welcome. You see? I got some stuff to do. I probably won't be on until later this evening. Was this recorded? Yes, it always is. Truth Seeker on YouTube. We pretty much record. Unless I'm just chilling like last night and we're going to be playing music, they're all recorded. It's always just go under our live videos on Circle Control 22 on YouTube. We got about 675 over there. I believe so. Miss B. Yeah. Or no, they had picked, remember they had picked up, no, not the old lady. They had picked up a young girl. You got to read back through their stories. Good morning. They had picked, she was like his maid. She had the old Jew lady, but then they picked up another servant girl on the way. If I'm not mistaken, and that was her. You're welcome. Hey, I love y'all. Yeah. Cause he was healing people, everybody that got that water on them. Okay. Okay. I'm excited for y'all. Have a good day. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. It might not be till after dark when I see y'all. I don't know. So I got a lot of stuff to do today. But I wanted to get on here and do this class early, so just in case I don't see y'all again until the evening or morning, or I don't know. We're going to see how it goes because I got a lot to do. I love y'all. Have a good day. Everybody. Love y'all.